The United Nations in the Gambia has officially launched the Adolescent and Youth Advisory Group, a platform designed to amplify young people's voices in policy and program development. The launch took place on Saturday at the UN House in Bakau. The Adolescent and Youth Advisory Group will serve as an advisory body to the UN country team, ensuring that the perspectives and priorities of adolescents and young people are integrated into the UN's policies and programs. These initiatives align with the United Nations Sustainable Development Framework for the Gambia 2024 to 2028, aiming to enhance youth participation in decision making. The advisory group will provide insights on critical issues affecting young people, including employment, education, entrepreneurship, environmental sustainability, climate change, peace and security, digital transformation, gender and social inclusion, and health. By doing so, the group will help ensure that UN programs effectively address the challenges and opportunities facing youth while holding the UN accountable for its commitments to youth development. Comprising 20 young individuals from diverse backgrounds across the country, members of the IAC were selected through a rigorous process to ensure broad representation. Speaking at the launch, Carl Frederick Paul, the UN resident coordinator in the Gambia, emphasized the UN's commitment to youth empowerment.
Your voices and participation are really more important than ever, and we look, the Gambia will grow by a population of 3.2 million by 2030. As we know, 2030 is not far, it's around the corner. Even the year 2025 is almost over, February is almost over. So this advisory group that you constitute right now represent a very, very important, and it's a groundbreaking partnership between the United Nations and the Gambian youth, because it brings 20 diverse young leaders, and you are aged between, I would say, up to 35 years old. And you have been selected in more than approximately 500 candidates for this.
Speaking on behalf of the Deputy Chief of Staff, Dr. Maram John, expressed the government's appreciation for the initiative. She encouraged the advisory group members to provide honest feedback and hold the UN accountable for its youth development efforts.
You also hold the UN accountable, but you are also accountable for yourselves, because you are representing all the voices of the young people in the Gambia, and you are also looking forward to a positive outcome. You represent social cohesion as you act on your differences and work on the communalities, according to Mr. Frank. The youth participation, this IAC I refer to, goes in line with the development agenda of the Gambia. Your programs and policies should have a great impact on your lives.
UNICEF country representative to the Gambia acknowledged the country's large and dedicated youth population, highlighting their determination and passion for driving positive change. She encouraged members of the Adolescent and Youth Advisory Group to fully embrace this opportunity and actively contribute to shaping the nation's future.
Make sure that we do the right thing, and that's why you are here today. To suggest us how we can do business as usual will not work. I think UNRC also indicated the world is changing very fast and it's evolving. We need to take account of that changing environment. How do we do more with less? What are the state-of-art intervention that we can do to make a difference? Do we really need to do traditional way of development? How do we change our business model? And you have those ideas. Possibly we don't.
Representing the newly formed advisory group, Fatima Gomez expressed gratitude to the UN for creating a space where young voices can influence development policies.
I would like to first of all say that I think launching the first ever IAC in the context of the Gambia, I think it's an incredible milestone. And for the first time, I dare to say, as young people and adolescents, we are not just being talked about, but we are actually being invited to the table, not just as advisors, but as partners and active contributors towards shaping policies and programs that impact our lives.
The United Nations in the Gambia continues to implement programs aligned with the Sustainable Development Goals, focusing on improving education, gender equality, vocational training, and other critical areas to drive sustainable progress. Reporting for Kerfatu, I am Fatu Silla.